What's going on, everybody? It's the Daily Fantasy Hitman back at you with another video. Today we're going to be doing a CSGO DFS breakdown, and we're going to be using my very own projections, which you can find over at dfshitman.com for free. So, let's look at the first matchup real quick. Complexity versus Dignitas. Now, if you're wondering who Yugi is, yeah, he's not the primary opper for Complexity. They're missing Poison. He had some sort of medical issues. Let's hope he's doing just okay. But ever since he left, Complexity has looked like a shell of the former team that we saw pushing for the #1 spot in the world. Now, let's look at this map pick and ban. I saw that Complexity is banning Vertigo a lot. Dignitas likes Vertigo, so that's good for them. Dignitas is banning Mirage though, and that's what Complexity has been picking a lot, and that hurts them massively. Now Dignitas picked Train into OG last map, and if Complexity bans Vertigo again, I see them picking Train and dominating there. So that's a 1-0 for Dignitas. And then I see Complexity, they either have to pick into Inferno or Overpass, or maybe they just default to Dust 2, because think about it, they don't have a lot of teamwork with Yugi, and that's not something you like to see. So, I think Dignitas 2-0s here, and I think it's behind Forest, Halzerk, and Heap, who show up right here on my projections as the top 3 projected from Dignitas, okay? So those are my 3, and I got Dignitas 2-0. Next matchup, FaZe versus MIBR. This is not the old MIBR, this is the new MIBR. They signed the former Boom roster, 4 of them, because Phelps left for another project. So they got this guy. Don't touch this guy. Shiz, look at this. MIBR just played Heroic. They took them 16-14 on their own map. They did lose on Vertigo, but come on, Heroic's the better team. Shiz showed up well. Cello showed up well. He actually showed up too, but I'm taking Bolts. Bolts is going to have a big comeback game here because, I mean, look at this guy. He's been a monster over this past year. Yell, he's the primary opper. So I'm going to go the 3 riflers. And they're showing up as 3 of the top values. Look at this, 8.21, 8.28, and then 7.72 for your boy Cello. So I got Bolts, Cello, and Shiz. I don't know if I'm saying that name right, but Shiz. Yeah, we'll take MIBR 2-1 over FaZe. Ever since FaZe lost Nico and added Olaf Meister, they've looked horrible. The map ban here, I mean, this is just a guess. Vertigo, that's what I saw FaZe banning. MIBR bans Nuke. Who knows what they pick into? All I know is Boom roster, the former Boom roster, loved Mirage, and they also loved Dust 2. So I think those are the 2 maps that we see, and I think they 2-0 here. Or wait, did I say 2-1? 2-1, 2-0, who cares? I love MIBR here. NIP versus Cloud9, that's the final match, and this is the match that I am the least confident about because look at this, 18 versus number 19 in the world. Cloud9 just fired their coach, then they signed Zeppa after firing Woxic, so they don't have a primary op. I saw Alex was on the primary op. That is not a good sign. So Knock could be in a good position here, but I worry because he's so passive. He's such a passive player. Look at this. You don't want your primary op to go 19 and 32, okay? That just means he's not picking a lot of fights. I mean, if you're going to lose, go out fighting, right? Ultimately, these are 2 of my lower projected squads, and I just don't see any reason to play these guys. If you do have a hankering for it, I would go towards S-Tag for C9 or Zeppa. And for NIP, I'd go Rez and Knock. With the 3rd guy maybe being Hampus, but he dies a little too much for my taste. Anyways, that's my take on the 3 matchups tomorrow, and you can find my projections over at dfshitman.com. Thank you for watching, and good luck.